You know what's worse than getting shot? Getting shot in the dick. In the dick. In the dick. The dick. In the dick. In the dick. Now, not only getting shot in the dick, but shooting yourself in the dick. Yeah. Today we're talking about appendix carry, why it's awesome, and how it's ended more than a few men's careers in the bedroom. And a couple of other ways people got shot in the dick too. I mean, there's more than one ways to get shot in the dick, you know what I mean? This video might not be for you. I mean, we're looking into real cases where people drew too fast, reholstered too dumb, or forgot they were packing heat below the belt until it was too late. So grab your belt, clear your shirt, and stay tuned because one of these stories ends with a guy bleeding out in 90 seconds, which isn't the worst thing because this next one, oh my God. Chapter 1. What is appendix carry and why the hell do people still use it? Appendix carry, also known as AIWB or appendix inside the waistband, is when you carry your firearm at the front of your waistband around the 1 o'clock position. It's fast, it's discreet, and when done right, it's one of the quickest draws in the game. But it's also pointing a loaded gun at your femoral artery, your lower abdomen, and yes, your meat and potatoes. It's like holding your cock and balls hostage everywhere you go. Some say it's reckless, others say it's just physics and discipline. But we're not here to debate. We're here to show you what happens when things go wrong, like very wrong. Chapter 2. How many people actually shoot themselves this way? Here's the thing. No government database is logging dick shooting disasters as a category. But here's what we know. Every year in the US, around 27,000 people end up in the ER from accidental gunshots. About 461 of those don't make it. And yeah, at least a few of those come from the old waistband slip and fire. One study of police departments found over 1,400 negligent discharges in just 7 years, and that's with trained professionals. So what happens when you mix striker-fired pistols, no holster, and bro-level confidence? Let's find out. Chapter 3. The guy who shot his own penis in Chicago. 2018, Chicago. A guy tries to rob, out of all things, a hot dog stand, then tucks his gun in his pants and runs. And you already know how this ends. The gun slips, discharges, and sends a 9mm hollow point right through his little buddy. Police found him bleeding on a sidewalk. He was arrested at the hospital, while doctors tried to reconstruct what was left of his member. Moral of the story? Don't commit crimes. But more importantly, don't carry a loaded weapon in your waistband with no holster. And the next guy, he thought he did everything right. Then his shirt betrayed him. Chapter 4. Circumcision by T-shirt tail. California, 2020. Range day. A guy with a Glock, appendix carrying with a pro rigid holster, no sloppy gear. Problem was when he reholstered, his T-shirt tail got jammed between the holster and the trigger. And instead of checking, he decided to push. One slow push, pop. The round tore through his abdomen and landed in his hip, messing up all kinds of things behind there. He lived, but only after multiple surgeries and months of rehab. I mean, guy had to learn how to pee differently and everything. Remember this, your clothes can kill you. Don't just reholster blind. Look, clear, respect the process. You have all the time in the world to reholster. Next story, the guy was just sitting in his car. Then the impossible happened. Chapter 5, the car holster catastrophe. Florida man, because, of course, sitting in his car, appendix carrying with a basic rig. He adjusts himself, leans to one side, and somehow the seatbelt or buckle catches the trigger, gun goes off, bullet rips through his thigh and misses his femoral artery by less than an inch. He survived, but lost a chunk of muscle and a lifetime of comfort sitting down. Cars and appendix carry? Not always a great combo if you don't have a good holster. Make sure you know what you're doing. Now, our next guy, he skipped the holster altogether and paid the ultimate price. Chapter 6. Oklahoma Death Carry. Now it's 2024, Tulsa. A licensed concealed carrier walks into a gas station with a Glock 43 in his waistband. No holster, just raw dog appendix carry. The gun slips. He instinctively grabs for it. Trigger gets pulled. Round enters his groin, pelvis, bounces around, severs his femoral artery. I mean, dude was done. He bleeds out on the floor, dead in under 90 seconds. Surveillance footage showed him trying to dial his phone with one hand, clutching his gut and groin with the other. And all of this could have been prevented by a $40 holster. But the next one's even more tragic, because this guy knew better. Chapter 7. The instructor who shot himself on camera. Yep, this one made the rounds online. A certified instructor teaching a class on safe appendix carry. I mean, he's demoing a draw and reholster on camera, starts talking, gets distracted, reholsters with his finger on the trigger. Boom! Round goes through his thigh and into the ground. Blood everywhere. He keeps filming to teach the lesson. I mean, props for commitment. The internet roasts him. But let's be real. If a trained instructor can mess this up on film, what about the average guy doing dry fire drills at home? Speaking of home, let's talk about the dad whose kid found his carry pistol, and you won't believe what happened. Chapter 8. The kid who pulled the trigger. 2021. A father, gun carrier, takes off his belt to change clothes, leaves the pistol on the couch for a minute. His 4-year-old climbs up, curious, picks it up. Dad comes in, bang! The bullet hits the dad in the thigh and exits his groin. Kid starts screaming, dad is bleeding, CPS gets involved, marriage ends, criminal charges are filed, and just like that, a gun owner becomes a cautionary tale. You carry a weapon, you're responsible for everything that happens with it. But the next story, no kids, no holster, just bad habits and a mirror. Chapter 9. The mirror ricochet incident. So this guy was dry firing with his pistol, practicing draw drills in front of a mirror. Clean, safe, smart. Then he loads the mag back in. Forgets he chambered a round, goes for one more dry fire rep. Boom! The round ricochets off the mirror somehow, grazes his groin, and embeds in the wall. He sues the mirror company for dangerous glass. And yeah, he lost. Moral? Dry fire means no ammo ever, period. And don't practice in front of a reflective surface unless you want a bullet to bite back, I guess. Maybe his dick has a cool scar now, who knows? Now let's finish with what you came for. Chapter 10. How to not shoot your dick off. Look, appendix carry isn't the enemy. I appendix carry. I mean, to be honest, after this video, I'm going to be a lot more careful. I thought I was careful, but now it's making me more careful. But, you know, laziness is the enemy. Here's how to do it without ending up in the ER or on a Reddit thread. Use a rigid holster that fully covers the trigger. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're aiming at something. Clear your shirt every single time. Reholster slow. No one's timing you. The timing happens when you draw. Never carry without a holster. That's not bravery, that's Darwinism. If you're sitting, adjust your carry. Okay? Maybe even consider a side or cross draw, who knows? I still wear appendix when I'm sitting, but I adjust carefully. Train. Dry fire with zero ammo in the room. Those suckers love to get back in the gun. Use a blue gun if you're unsure, because when it comes to carrying responsibly, there's no room for ego. Stay sharp, stay ready, and if you made it this far, hit that subscribe. Go to relaxfittactical.com and get our concealed carry gear and Second Amendment t-shirts guaranteed to piss some people off.